Repairman came in no matter what was supposed to be done. First thing is, let's get this out of the way.
This way. Bring it up here. Just bring it up here. That's it. That's it. He ain't much help, is he? Just take it up there. That's it. I'll take this off. It's making it heavy. All right, get it right up there. That's it. All right. Oh, wait a minute. All right, wait till I take a rest.
So the day has come for the tank setup to be taken to Rhines. Rich is underneath the tank now, trying to unscrew, but what happens is Joe glued the fittings, so we're going to have to cut them. But when he puts it back, it'll be better, so that if any tank breaks, it's not going to kill the entire system. These guys are working so fast, I can't even film as fast as they're taking this apart. What a job.
No autograph.
I'm doing the easy part. I'm just filming. They're doing the heavy lifting.
Unscrew this one.
What?
Unscrew this one when it's off. That one's a little tight.
I'll take that gap. With the back?
No.
Flip it over.
Watch the plasma.
Yeah.
I'll move.
Lift it up. Oh, so. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Turn it all the way over.
Oh, upside down. Could you just pull that a little?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Now you pick up 4 inches. Hold it. It's good. It's good. All right. Nope. Take it. It's got it. Drop your line, bro. Not gonna happen.
No.
Okay, come back.
Okay.
Take it back.
So this is the top to the stand, and here are some of the tanks that were done already. Okay, so they tried to get it up the stairs. It just didn't quite make it. But Rich came up. He's unscrewing the ends, and we'll have 3 separate racks. So hopefully this will be easy to get out and easy to get into Rhine.
I'll bring in the other wood. I'm gonna bring the other wood up.
Thing is dismantled, and we're just carrying it out to the car. So to get it up the stairs and out of the house, Rich took it apart into sections, and we're good to go. It's coming up to close to 5 years that we've moved from Long Island to New Jersey, and what you're looking at is my fish tank as you walk in the door, and I'll take you through to the fish room in a little while, but show you some of the fish that I've gotten from Leica members, Greater City, but Victor and Jeff Bulback and Orlando. I have combinations of your angelfish with the largest one. I've lost some because I had to reset up the tank. Had a whole school of that nice big one down at the bottom. But I'm enjoying this tank, nice community tank, and it fits perfectly in this particular house. So if you haven't seen videos before, I'm not going to take you in where my water supply is, and it's an interesting setup, but I have videos of that itself. And the door ahead I put closed because I'm going to splice these videos together, but this is the infamous or famous only person in Stonebridge that has a fish room. So for the average person who lives here that doesn't know about fish rooms and so on, they're blown away. The first words out of their mouth is, "My God." But anyway, you're looking straight ahead at the ficus tree that I've taken from Long Island, pruned it. It's looking really nice. I may be repetitious if you've seen former videos, but just to give you an idea of how this room was laid out, Judy, her one orders were, you could have a fish room, but I don't want it in the middle of the room. I don't want anything in the middle of the room. Well, I broke that a little bit because we found this great rug that I think went with the room. But anyway, I'll take you around fairly quickly, and if you like what you see, I could spend more time another time taking tanks. So just to give you a panoramic, I have a tank of water behind the chair, and I run a hose from the room that you haven't seen yet, but that fills that tank. We'll get back to that chair at the end. So anyway, going around the room, I think this tank would be the most interest to Leica, because I have a very nice school of Jordanella Floridae. Jeff gave me some young at the end of the season. I grew them up, they bred outside, so I'm happy with the way this school is, and I brought in some pairs if anybody had wanted in the past. Somehow I got into mollies. I'll show you the adults, and I may, not this time, but the next time I'll bring in some pairs if you guys like it. But I have a nice batch of fry. I'll show you what the adults look like in a little while. So I try to fit as many tanks as I can that you can see properly. I got some platies, I got guppies, just assorted. But this is the same stand I had in my former fish room, so I'm able to keep some killifish. And speaking about those platies, show you on the bottom. Male is in the front. I separated them, see if we get some more fry, but I want to see if I do have, I know I got those, so I want to see which ones, and I have pairs to bring in. Let's see. Because this is just going to be a little short video, just to give you an idea of what's here, I'll continue around. So Harry convinced me that the main thing you need is a place to put things. I haven't sorted that. That needs some organization, but it's been a big help. Okay. The main purpose is, I know Joe Fredenzi and Jules and Victor are trying, and maybe I'll have some Julia chromis mallory. So this is the tank that they're going to go in, and let's see if I could get a close-up. So this is the one fish that I have left over when I had to move my fish, and the tank that they were in crashed. So I lost my whole nice school. This one somehow survived. So it's waiting to get some brothers and sisters. But I like this tank a lot, and I like the fish, so we'll see if I could get a school. Mike McNamee had given me this tank, and it's come in handy, so it fits in nicely here. So going around the room, I'm going to try to get this poinsettia to flower. I'm letting it go through the light cycle. Actually, I think you'll see this is not only a fish room, but it's a combination of plants, memorabilia, and so on. Or as Judy says, junk. But anyway, I hope Jeff is doing well. I gave him a brother or sister of this pitcher plant. I'm going to experiment to get some propagated both by seeds and cuttings, so we'll see. But it's a great plant. It was in a different position in this room. I actually chose to film today because it's a cloudy day, so normally this room is bright light, which is great for the plants. Okay, I said I'd get back to the chair, and the television set reminded me, just before I left Long Island, I wanted one of Ron and Ron's outings. I won a TV set, which is this one. Frank was kind enough to hold it for me. And Judy somehow liked this room, especially when it's nice and sunny. So this chair is for her to watch the TV. A big contributor to this room is Joe DeRosa. Joe was in the process of moving a couple years ago, and anyway, he gave me this mini plant stand, which is great. The lights are incredible, and the plants, obviously Joe has a few plants. And to make it even better, he remembered that when I was at the college, I was into horseshoe crabs. So these horseshoe crabs are actually from Joe DeRosa. Joe Fredenzi never gets out of my mind. He's the one that got me into doing the fish show, fish rooms, and somewhere, I forget, it's somewhere in that, it's still memories of it. Actually, now I remember. So, here's that one, and these are the winners. Actually, everybody was a winner. Everybody had a good time on that show. So it's heading up to the winter, so I brought in a few plants, see how they make out. That's it for now.